The wealthiest investors in the world, I'm talking multi-billionaires, have been sitting on a secret for decades. It's AI, specifically using AI to trade the market. Algorithmic trading is the ultra wealthiest, best kept secret. Most guys I know who earn good money still aren't building real wealth because they're playing the wrong game. They're putting their money into the same vehicles their parents use, getting the same slow average returns, and wondering why they can't win. Look, no interest rate cut, no bull market, no election result is going to solve this for you. You have to solve this yourself. In this video, I'm going to show you what the wealthiest investors in the world have actually been doing and how this secret level investing is now available to regular investors in 2026. Let's get into it. Section 1, the secret the wealthy have been using for decades. What the wealthiest investors in the world actually do with their money? Most people think the rich get rich by picking better stocks, better funds, better advisors. That's not at all what's happening at the top. There's a name most individual investors have never heard, Jim Simons, mathematician, former code breaker. Quietly, the most successful investor in history. While everyone else was picking companies and holding them, Simons was doing something completely different. He treated the market like a math equation. He built algorithms that identified patterns no human could see, and he compounded money with a consistency the traditional investing world couldn't explain. For over 30 years, his fund averaged 66% annual returns. Not 10, not 20, 66. And he didn't do it by predicting the future. He did it by having better systems. That's the secret. Quantitative algorithmic investing. The firms that figured this out, Renaissance Technology, Citadel, Two Sigma, Goldman Sachs, they've been running these systems for decades. No emotion, no guessing, no watching charts, just math, data, and automation, generating the returns that the traditional investing world couldn't compete with. The reason most people never knew about this, the infrastructure required was enormous. Teams of quantitative researchers, AI engineers, data scientists, institutional scale capital. The barrier to entry kept it locked inside the walls of the biggest hedge funds in the world, until now. Section 2, how AI trading actually works. Every trading day, the system scans over 3,000 US stocks, filters for real liquidity and real volume. Only stocks with at least $5 million in trading volume make the cut. Everything else gets ignored immediately. From there, it tracks 222 different factors per stock, processing 3 million data points per second across fundamental signals, volume patterns, momentum shifts, and sector behavior. No human analyst can do that. No team can do that. The level analysis only becomes possible when you take emotion out of the equation entirely and let the math run. Here's the core insight behind the whole strategy. BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, Vanguard, they can't drop $10 billion into a position in a single day. That would move the market against them. They do it quietly over days and weeks. They have footprints. You could see it in the order flow, in the volume patterns, in how price behaves at certain levels. Think of it as fresh snow on a trail. You can't see the hiker. You can see exactly where they walk, how fast, where they're headed. The system reads those footprints in real time, gets in when institutions get in, rides the move with them, and then exits when they exit. No prediction. Pattern recognition at a scale no human can match. The strategy is long only, zero leverage, no shorting, no options, no derivatives. Just US stocks on the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, and S&P 500. Average hold time per trade is around 15 days. Roughly 40 to 50 trades per month, all automatic, all visible in real time inside your own brokerage account. Now let's look at what this actually produces. You're about to be blown away. Section 3, what the numbers actually look like. Here's the actual track record. 6 years of live trading, real money, real markets. 2020, up 44%. 21, up 99%. 2022, up 17%, while the NASDAQ dropped 35%. And the S&P fell 25%. 2023, up 28%. 2024, up 77%. And 2025, 43%. Total return from $100,000 starting account, over 1,100%. Third-party verified, timestamped inside real brokerage accounts. Now, let's talk about risk. Every single trade risks a maximum of 2% of the total account. That number gets calculated automatically before every entry. Even in a worst-case scenario, even if a stock dropped 50% overnight, the total damage to the portfolio is less than 1%. The maximum drawdown across 6 full years of live trading has been 9.17%. That's the worst it's ever gotten, compared to a standard index fund that dropped 35% in 2022 alone. The category of risk here is completely different. The historical win rate sits around 49%. The system makes money even when it's technically wrong more than half the time because it cuts losses fast and lets winners run automatically every day. The worst single month across 6 years was down 5% in 2020. It hasn't been down more than 2.69%. Now that you see what the numbers actually look like, Section 4, how regular investors are getting access in 2026. The system is called Orion, built by GemAlgo, a quantitative AI algorithm engineered to do for individual investors what institutional hedge funds have been doing for decades, trading US stocks automatically inside your own US regulated brokerage account with full transparency, zero leverage. Your money never leaves your hands. It stays in your own US regulated brokerage account. Interactive brokers, E-Trade, Robinhood, Webull, StoneX, Alpaca, Tasty Trade, to name a few. All FDIC and SIPC insured. GemAlgo connects via API to execute trades only. They can't withdraw your money, they can't move it, they can't touch it. You watch every trade in real time inside your own brokerage dashboard. Every entry, every exit, every result timestamped, verified. Timestamp, verified, visible, no black boxes, no waiting for a statement. You see what's happening with your money anytime you want, as easy as checking your online banking. Who's this actually for? Anyone with capital to invest. High income and professionals, retirees, business owners, executives, physicians, attorneys, founders. People who have already solved the income problem now want their money working for them so they don't have to. Here's how it starts. You book below and me or my team will walk you through the full methodology, show you our systems, results, and dashboard, and exactly how we're generating over 51% annually for our clients. If you move forward, once your brokerage account is funded, onboarding only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. The algorithm starts running, and from there, it operates automatically. Now that you've seen all 4 pieces, the secret the wealthiest investors have been using, how the system actually works, what the verified numbers look like, and how you can get access to it, here's what I want you to take away. The gap between average investors and generation wealth builders has nothing to do with intelligence or effort. It comes down to technology and systems. The wealthiest people in the world have been hoarding AI-powered trading technology for years. Now it's available to anyone that wants it, including you. If you want to find out whether AI-powered trading is for you, click the link below to book a private demo where me and my team will walk you through the full methodology, the performance data, and exactly how the account setup works. By the end of that call, you'll understand with complete clarity the secret AI technology billionaires are using to scale their wealth. I'll see you in the next video.